All right, we welcome you to Tiger Stadium on the campus of Bentonville High School. It's Thursday night, and you are watching the 8th grade championship between the Washington Wildcats and the Fulbright Timberwolves. Hello, everyone. I'm John McElroy, and I'm joined here high above Tiger Stadium with my longtime color guy, Donnie Payne. And, Donnie, it is an exciting night to watch Bentonville Tiger football, or as we called it earlier, future Tiger football. Well, you can see the Fulbright captain and the Washington Wildcat captain meeting there at midfield. And trying to get a number there. That is number 3, Blair Irvin, the captain for the Fulbright Timberwolves. And Donnie, I'm not sure who that was for Washington, if he'll turn and get his number.
Number 11, John.
Number 11, that is Connor Davis.
So Fulbright won the toss, and they have elected to receive. So they'll start on offense first.
Well, if you joined us earlier, we had covered the 7th grade Washington Wildcat game versus Fulbright Timberwolves, and the Wildcats won that one 28-14. But Donnie, this is the 8th grade teams right here, and this should be a good one tonight between the Timberwolves and the Wildcats.
Let's looking at some of the rosters, John. There are lots of siblings playing on both these teams of players we already have at Bentonville High School. Fulbright's running back is Chris Ficklin, the younger brother of Josh Ficklin. Q Brown's little brother, Tristan Brown, plays for Washington Junior High. Mason Middleton's brother plays for, I just watched my Fulbright roster. I think he's on the Fulbright team. So we got some familiar last names on these groups of kids that are going to be playing tonight.
Yeah, and Donnie, you and I, we talked earlier in the early game that this past Monday night we got to cover the freshman football championship here. Got to see the 9th grade Tigers in action taking on the Central Junior High Warriors, and the 9th grade Tigers under the direction of head coach Toma Horton won the freshman football championship. But Donnie, that was exciting to see, because after watching that game, watching the 7th grade game just a little earlier tonight, and, of course, the game we're about to see in front of us, the future of Bentonville Tiger football is bright. And, you know, if you're head coach Jody Grant, you have just got to be thrilled with what you're seeing out here in these junior high and in the freshman program.
And, John, once again, the Northwest Arkansas Football Conference for 8th grade, there are 16 member schools of this conference. These two teams had the best record at the end of the conference. Fulbright and Washington played earlier this year, John, and Washington came away the victors in that game.
So Washington's going to kick it away. It is going to be taken at about the 37 by Fulbright. Cohen Beach with the return.
They're going to spot the ball at the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Fulbright.
All right, 1st and 10 Fulbright. They'll start at their own 43. Cohen Beach line up there for the Timberwolves. I'm sorry, that is Cole Slepecki. He's going to give to Chris Ficklin. Loss of 2 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Logan Wolf on the tackle for Washington. We called several. I wonder if they're brothers. The 7th grade team had a couple of Wolves playing on that team.
Sure did. All right, it'll be 2nd and 12 now for the Timberwolves. Pistol formation. Slepecki takes it, looks to his right, throws complete, and that is number 3, Blair Irvin. He was your Timberwolf captain. 4-yard pickup on the play, but that is going to bring up 3rd and long now for the Timberwolves. They'll have it at their own 45-yard line. Cole Slepecki, hope I'm getting that right, Donnie. He'll get set to take the snap. Slepecki now going to have to step in the pocket. He's being pressured, and Slepecki is going to be sacked back around the 40-yard line. Lincoln Harrison breaking through the line, and it looks like Slepecki is down. He took a big shot that time by Lincoln Harrison. So, see the coaches.
Yeah, he's holding his head.
Yeah, he is.
Helmet.
It's good to see him. He is getting up to his feet, but you can tell he's pretty shaken up on the play. So the sack will result in a 4th down and call it 13.
Looks like Fulbright is going to send their punter out. Looks like number 2, Cohen Beach, will be their punter. I cannot see the number of the deep man for Washington.
Beach is going to stand back at his own 27-yard line. Takes a snap. Gets the punt away. End-over-end kick that is going to hit at about the 37. Takes a Timberwolf roll. Gets down to the 31-yard line. And so the Wildcats have a good defensive series on the first Timberwolf possession. And now we'll get to see the Wildcat offense as they get it 1st and 10 from their own 31.
Washington head coach Ryan Ruffley. John, I went through the MAT program with Coach Ruffley many years ago, and now it feels like.
So 1st and 10, Wildcats. They'll send 2 receivers out to the open side of the field, single receiver into the boundary. Quarterback takes a snap, gives to number 5. That is Cameron Mead. And Mead going to try to get the edge. He'll turn it up. Pickup of about 2 yards. Brought down by Sam Olbing. And it'll be 2nd and 8.
Good job by Fulbright, John. They kept stringing that play farther and farther to the sideline. Finally forced Mead just to cut up and get a couple of yards. Connor Davis.
Connor Davis, number 11, is your Wildcat quarterback. Davis going to hand to Mead again over the right side. Mead finds a little crease right there. He'll move it out for a gain of about 4. It'll bring up 3rd down for the Wildcats. Call it 3rd and 4.
Gain of 4 yards. We'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
Just underway here in the 8th grade championship game. 5 minutes, 16 seconds left to go. No score. The Wildcats looking to convert here on 3rd down. Connor Davis takes a snap, dropping back. He's going to roll to his left. Now he's going to keep it, and he is going to be taken down. Ball's loose, and the ball is going to be picked up by number 15 of the Wildcats. That is Tristan Brown. Brown's going to step out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Now, there is a penalty marker on the field at the 32.
Looks like it's going to be holding on Washington.
Kellen Rona getting in there, number 76 for the Timberwolves.
That penalty will be declined. Result of the play is 4th down.
And, Donnie, you're right. Holding call on the Wildcats. They declined that. And so far, first two possessions been dominated by the defenses. Boy, a big play that time by Kellen Rona of the Timberwolves.
John, you remember our nose guard that played for the high school team? I can't think of his first name.
Yeah,
Rona.
Brennan
That's
Rona.
his little
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah. So Wildcats going to get the punt away. Kind of a low line drive kick. It's going to hit at the 49. It takes a big Wildcat roll, and it's going to go all the way down to the 31. Lincoln Harrison doing the punting duties for the Wildcats. He gets a good one right there. So the Timberwolves will have it 1st and 10 at their own 31.
Oh.
Yeah, Kellen Rona, talking with Coach Ruby, one of the things he says about Kellen Rona is he is a guy at his nose tackle position, creates a lot of problems for offenses, and we certainly saw it right there.
And plays tackle, right tackle on the offensive line.
All right, so to be who's in at quarterback? Is that Slepecki? Is he back in the ball game, or who we got there? Yeah, it's Slepecki. Okay, good to see that young man going. Gibbs going to go to number 1, Chris Ficklin, younger brother of junior running back for the Bentonville Tigers, Josh Ficklin.
And he came in tonight, John, with 1,270 yards rushing on the year and 14 touchdowns. So really, really good running back for this 8th grade Fulbright team.
2nd down and 9 now for the Timberwolves. Tell you what, the defenses for both teams really creating a lot of problems right now in the early going for these offenses. Timberwolves now going to go 2 tight ends. And Gibb is going to go to Ficklin, and he is going to be hammered behind the line of scrimmage. Led by number 42, Logan Wolf.
Ficklin had no chance, John. He took the handoff, and Wolf was already wrapped up on him.
Yeah, I believe it was Austin Wolf for the 7th grade Wildcats who was causing all the problems defensively then. And that's, I think that's probably his older brother. Tell you what, good to have the Wolves coming up. So it is going to be 3rd down, call it 14. Slepecki takes a snap. He's going to throw out to his right, incomplete. Pass was intended for number 3, Blair Irvin. A flag is thrown at the 31. We'll have to see what it is. But
John, I think they're going to have ineligible receivers downfield. The offensive linemen were the 5 yards downfield, and you can't go that far on a pass.
Well, and I got to think that'll be declined because it'll bring up 4th and 14. So
There is no foul, but ineligible receiver downfield. The pass was behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay. Well, you heard it there from the referee. No foul for ineligible man downfield because the pass did not pass the line of scrimmage. So, nonetheless, it is 4th down. And Fulbright punter will stand back at his own 15. Gets the punt away. A low end-over-end kick is going to hit close to midfield. Take a Timberwolf roll inside the 40. And they'll down it. Timberwolves will down it at the 34-yard line of the Wildcats.
John, I don't think we've had a first down yet this game. So defenses have come out tonight ready to play in this game.
Well, it kind of looks like that's the way this one's starting to shape up. We'll see which offense can kind of settle into this ball game and find some positive plays. The Wildcats will split a single receiver out to the right side, twin receivers here to the open side of the field. Davis now. He's going to hand to Cameron Mead over the right side. And Mead, once again, finding those yards tough to come by. They'll give him forward progress out to the 36-yard line. 2-yard pickup on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left to go. Opening quarter play. No score. Connor Davis now waiting the snap. Puts a man in motion. Davis going to take the snap. Going to hand to, is that Mead?
It is.
Yeah, Cameron Mead. And Cameron Mead is going to be tackled. Kellen Rona again. Boy, he is a wrecking ball there in the middle of that Fulbright defense. So 3rd and 9.
Yeah, both teams finding yards on the ground tough so far in this game. Washington's going to have to hurry, John. The play clock's down to 8, and they just broke the huddle.
They're going to send trip receivers out to the right, single receiver to the left. Davis takes a snap, drops back, looking to his right. He's going to fire downfield, and it is incomplete. Pass was intended for number 7. That's Lincoln Harrison. Sam Obing defending on the play, and that brings up 4th down. Well, I'll tell you what, Connor Davis showed some good arm strength right there, but I give Sam Obing some credit right there. Pretty good coverage on the play. You know, that Lincoln Harrison, the receiver there, that's a tall young man right there.
Pretty tall for an 8th grader. He is the punter also for Washington here.
Yeah, so Harrison will drop back. He'll stand at his own 26, takes a snap. He's going to hit a low spiraling line drive. It's going to be taken at the 37 by Blair Irving. Blair Irving reverses field, reverses back, still trying to look for some room, and Blair Irving's finally going to be brought down at about the 44-yard line. Cooper Mayhew on the stop for the Wildcats. Just under a minute left to go. Opening quarter play here in Bentonville. Thursday night, junior high action. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you. Watching these future Bentonville Tigers. Pistol formation. Slepecki. The give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin going to be stopped. Maybe give him a half yard, but well, that Wildcat defense just swarming to the football.
And there's just no running room right now, John, for either team. Looks like whichever team figures out a way to open the offense up a little bit, hits a big play, that might be the team that takes control of this game.
Single receivers now to either side of the formation. Slepecki gives to Ficklin over the right side, and Ficklin is going to be met by number 7, Lincoln Harrison.
And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter here, John.
All right, so we played a quarter here in Bentonville. Washington, Fulbright, no score. We'll be back here in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Okay, we welcome you back for the second quarter play here in Bentonville. The Washington Wildcats, the Fulbright Timberwolves, playing for the 8th grade championship. And as we return to play here in the second quarter, it'll be 3rd and 12, Timberwolves at their own 42-yard line. Pistol formation. And looks like the Timberwolves, well,
That's going to be on Fulbright.
okay. So it looked like the Timberwolves came out to try to draw the Wildcats off, but kind of backfired as one of the Timberwolves moved. So it is still third down, but it'll be third down and 17. Move it back to the 37. Slepecki now getting ready to take the snap. He's got Ficklin behind him in pistol formation. Slepecki throws to his right. What a catch out to the right side. And that is Cohen Beach. Donnie, what a catch by Cohen Beach.
All the way up to the 50 here, John. Coach Ruby's first decision of the game. Looks like he's gonna play the field position game and punt here. Thought maybe since they had gotten on the other side of the 50, down to 3 yards, he might go for it.
Well, you know, his defense has been playing well, but that Wildcat defense has been playing pretty well too. So kind of a chess match right now.
I say at this point in the game, it might be the best move to go ahead and punt.
So Cohen Beach gets the punt away.
Washington was playing safe. They didn't even have a deep man back.
Bounds at about the 26. It'll roll inside the 25, and it will be down at the 23-yard line of the Washington Wildcats. And that's where Washington's going to put it in play. First and 10 with 7 minutes left to go here in the half. No score in the ball game. This time Washington goes with single receivers, 2 tight ends. They're going to move some personnel over to the left side of the formation. Now they're changing things up quite a bit. Connor Davis going to take the snap, and it looks like there was movement prior to the snap.
And John, the snap took forever getting back there. I think they're going to get a snap infraction or a false start on Washington.
False start.
And that is the call. So it'll back the Wildcats up 5 yards. It'll be first and 15. You know, it looked that time, Donnie, like the Wildcats were trying to do some things formationally, maybe to get the Timberwolves misaligned, just to try to get something working here.
It looked like number 7, Lincoln Harrison, had stepped up. He was going to take the direct snap. Same formation.
Yeah, making some changes right there. And that is that Davis?
That's number 5.
Yeah. Oh, that's Cameron Mead. Cameron Mead now taking the direct snap.
Cameron Mead on the carry, tackle made by Mason Island. There is a penalty marker on the play.
Another flag flies, and that one is thrown, Donnie, that's thrown all the way back at the 17-yard line.
Thrown in the area of holding.
Tell you what, Meade did a good job on that, getting around the right side, picking up some positive yardage. But if you're correct, that will negate that nice gain.
Illegal block below the waist.
Oh.
Against number 55.
Chop block.
That'll be half the distance to the goal. Still second down.
Well, that's a big one right there, 15 yards, so they'll go half the distance to the goal.
Should still be first down. He announced it would be second down. It should still be first down.
Correction. It will remain first down.
There we go.
Hey, what, Donnie Payne, our rules expert up here. Love having you, Donnie. You don't miss much when it comes to the rules. So the Wildcats will be all the way back at their own 8-yard line, first and forever. Connor Davis takes a snap. Give goes to the running back, Cameron Mead, and he's going to be met by a host of Timberwolves led by, once again, number 76, Kellen Rona.
John, neither team, there is just no running yards to be had right now. Both teams are going to have to start throwing the ball, it looks like, if they want to try to move against these defenses. The defensive fronts have come to play tonight.
They really have, Donnie, and I don't know, even trying to throw the ball, you know, how much time the quarterback would have the way these defensive fronts are playing. So well, down marker says 2nd and 25. Quarterback's going to roll to his left. That's Connor Davis. He's going to throw downfield. That was going to be picked off at the 30. And so the first turnover of the ball game, Conrad Schmitz gets the first turnover of the ball game for the Fulbright Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves are going to have it 1st and 10 at the Wildcat 35.
That might be the play that Fulbright needed to get a little spark on the offense here, John.
Tell you what, neither team able to pick up much momentum here in the early goings of this game, but you're right, Donnie. Conrad Schmitz with the pickoff there. We'll see what Fulbright can capitalize offensively. Slepecki now looking to throw, looking to his left. He's going to fire, and that one was intended for Blair Irvin, and Irvin couldn't hang on. You see him down there on the turf. He was kind of hitting his fist on the turf right there. Tristan Brown on the coverage, but I'll tell you, Blair Irvin, you could just tell by his reaction. Look, he felt he should have had that one.
Great throw. Ended up being was tight coverage by Tristan Brown there, and Irvin just unable to pull it in. But you got to like Coach Ruby went for the deep shot right after the turnover.
2nd and 10 now. Slepecki. He'll toss pitch to the left side. That is Ficklin. Ficklin's going to get inside the 35 down to the 34. Short pickup on the play, and once again, it's going to bring up 3rd and long now for the Timberwolves.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 yards to go for Fulbright.
Well, we know, Chris Ficklin is a really good running back, John. 1,200 yards rushing in 8th grade football. That's very impressive. This Washington defense is just not giving him any room tonight.
Twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Slepecki now. And Washington wants a timeout.
Yeah,
let's go ahead and take it with him. We'll be back in just a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get 1 box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate.
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Okay, we are back here at Tiger Stadium. 4 minutes, 9 seconds left to go. First half of play. No score in the ball game, and as we come out of timeout, the Timberwolves are going to have it 3rd and 9 from the Wildcat 34. Timberwolves going to split single receivers to either side of the formation. Slepecki fakes to Ficklin. He's going to throw down the middle. He's got a man wide open. 5-10. Touchdown Timberwolves. Cohen Beach on a beautifully designed play. Cole Slepecki to Connor Beach for 34 yards, and the Timberwolves are on the board.
Great play fake to Ficklin, and Beach was wide open. Number 6, Reese Denson in for the extra point for Fulbright.
Reese Denson, as Donnie said, will come on to attempt the point after. Denson's kick is up, and it is good. And with 4 minutes, 1 second left to go in the first half of play, the Timberwolves take a 7-0 lead. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
All right, we welcome you back to Tiger Stadium, where the Fulbright Timberwolves have taken a 7-0 lead over the Washington Wildcats. It'll be number 19, Cooper Nix. He'll do the kickoff duties for the Timberwolves. Nix's kick is in the air, and it is going to be taken at about the 15-yard line by number 15, and he's got some running room. Tristan Brown, he's going to get a good return, 35 yards out to around midfield. So a great kickoff return by Tristan Brown, and the Washington Wildcats are going to have good field position.
And John, Tristan Brown is Q Brown's little brother, the receiver, running back or return man for Bentonville.
Okay, so they're actually going to spot the ball at the 48 of the Wildcats. So 33-yard return for Tristan Brown, and the Wildcats have it 1st and 10 at their own 48.
Fulbright just called a timeout,
Fulbright took a timeout. Let's go ahead and keep it right here. Well, Donnie, kind of a chess match going on right here. You know, this game started out, both defenses just dominating. You know, we saw Washington take a timeout on a 3rd and 9 situation from the Wildcat 34. Didn't like something they saw in that Fulbright offense. But, you know, it looked like maybe during that timeout, Coach Tim Ruby brought his offense over there, and they found something. They drew something up where they could get Cohen Beach out there all alone for the 34-yard touchdown.
Well, John, Cohen Beach is normally the H-back, so he lines up around. He's normally just the lead blocker for Ficklin. That was his 4th touchdown receiving on the year. He got lost in that formation. He was lined up in the H-back spot, looking like a block. They play action fake to Ficklin, and Beach just slipped out. It was basically a wheel route from the H-back position there, and no one went with him. He got lost in the crowd, and not anyone from Washington was close to him.
Yeah, that's.
But those are the hard. Sometimes those are the hardest ones to catch. You're so wide open. You're like, oh gosh, I gotta catch this
I'll
one.
tell you, a well-designed play right there. You know, you don't normally think of that H-backs kind of slipping out, going right down the middle of the field, but well executed, well designed, and Fulbright takes the lead 7-0. But the Wildcats, 3 minutes 50 seconds left as we come out of the timeout. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 48. Connor Davis now takes a snap. He's going to keep it over the right side. Davis is going to get a yard, maybe 2, out to midfield. And he is stopped while Will Newman, number 72, coming in to lead the way for Fulbright.
John, that time Washington tried the formation Fulbright into giving Connor Davis some room. They had all the receivers to the left, spread way out to the left, hoping to give Davis some room to the right to run, and the Fulbright defense did a great job.
This time the Wildcats are going to put wide receivers to the left and the right, pistol formation. Now they're going to move some men to the left side of the formation. Now Davis is going to step away. I think that's Cameron Mead now going to take the direct snap. Cameron Mead now over the left side. He's got a hold. Cameron Mead, he's going to get inside the 40-yard line. So 13 yards.
And I think that was Washington's first down of the game.
Yeah. So Coach Ryan Ruffley doing some things formationally right there, putting Cameron Mead in there to take the direct snap, and results in a 1st and 10 at the Timberwolf 39-yard line. Davis once again, pistol formation. He's got Cameron Mead behind him at the tailback position. Davis now going to throw to his right, and that one is intercepted by Fulbright, number 31. That is Sam Obing. And Sam Obing comes up with the second turnover of the game, the second interception. thrown by the Washington Wildcats. And Donnie, once again, Fulbright's going to benefit from another Wildcat turnover. Timberwolves now, they'll split two to the right. Single receiver into the boundary. Pistol formation. Slepke. Toss pitch to Ficklin. Chris Ficklin inside the 40. Chris Ficklin fighting his way through the ball. And the officials coming in, they are going to say he was down. It appeared for a moment that Ficklin had fumbled the ball and the Wildcats were going to get onto it. But the officials very quick in coming in to say Ficklin was down. And that is going to be 10 yards on first down. It'll be 1st and 10, Timberwolves.
Please put 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
So the result, big play for Fulbright. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here, first half of play. Cole Slepecki. He takes a snap, toss pitch. Chris Ficklin over to the left side. Ficklin at midfield. He's going to turn it up at the 40, still on his feet, cuts back in, gets inside the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, but not before Chris Ficklin picks up 23 yards and another first down Timberwolves. And Donnie, don't look now, but this Timberwolf offense is starting to wake up.
John, you got capitalized on the first turnover. Big play, that big pass completion to Cohen Beach, I think has awakened the Fulbright offense.
1st and 10, Timberwolves. Cole Slepecki takes a snap, fakes to Ficklin. He's going to throw out to his right, complete to Cohen Beach. Beach sidesteps a tackler, and Cohen Beach still on his feet. He's going to get inside the 20, down to the 19. Another 10-yard pickup on first down. It'll be 1st and down Timberwolves.
Once again, Cohen Beach slipping out from his H-back spot, wide open in the flats. Good yards after the catch.
Well, I'll tell you, Donnie, right now the Timberwolves doing a good job of mixing it up offensively between Ficklin and throwing the ball. Slepecki now, toss pitch. Ficklin over the left side. Ficklin trying to get the edge. He's inside the 15, tries to cut back in, stays on his feet at the 10. They're going to say he was driven out of bounds around the 12-yard line. A flag flies.
Looked like someone got Ficklin up on the face mask, John. This might be the 5-yard variety. Although it's Fulbright backing up, so maybe not.
Holding against the offense, number 3. Be 10-yard penalty.
Okay, well, they're going to call holding on the Timberwolves. That's Blair Irvin. They got with the hold. Wide receiver downfield, just trying to block downfield, and got tangled up with him. So that's going to back the Timberwolves up to the 20-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 once again from the 20.
So the penalty happened right at the first down marker.
Cole Slepecki takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He's looking to his left. He's trying to find Blair Irvin. Intercepted by the Wildcats. And that is, let's see if we can get his number 28 for the Wildcats.
But there's flags all over the place,
Cooper
John.
Mayhew.
I wonder if they're going to get Washington for defensive holding.
Boy, this one right here, this is a big, big penalty.
Yeah, Fulbright offense is staying out there.
Yeah, they got Tristan Brown that time for pass interference, so a big, big penalty on the Wildcats. That's going to move the ball down to the 10-yard line.
And so remember now, it's not an automatic first down anymore, so it'll now just be 1st and 1 for Fulbright.
So the Wildcats, let's keep it right here. The Wildcats won a timeout. So, Donnie, how many times have you ever seen 1st and 1?
Not very often. Not very often.
I tell you, I'd like to call plays as an offensive coordinator on 1st and 1.
That was an interesting rule change for me a couple years ago, where pass interference no longer carries an automatic first down. And since it was at the 20 and it was only half the distance to the 10, it's not they get first down over again. But if it had been third down when that happened, it'd just be third. It'd be 3rd and 1 now. So that was an interesting change in rules. I mean, it really, if you think about it, it benefits the defense. If you have 1st and 30 and someone's about to burn you for a big play, just tackle them because it's not a first down.
Well, when we come out of the timeout, the Timberwolves are going to have it 1st and 1 at the 10-yard line.
Washington can put together a stop here and maybe hold Fulbright just to a field goal. Washington does start the half with the ball.
Now, Donnie, you said earlier this season Washington did beat the Timberwolves.
Correct.
Timberwolves have seemed to capture this momentum here in the second quarter. Cole Slepke takes a snap. Bootleg to the right. He's going to fire. Incomplete. Oh, my. Landon Downing, the intended receiver, and Donnie, it looked for a second Landon Downing had that pass, maybe turned his head upfield just a little too soon.
Lots of green room to his right, green space to his right there. Yeah, he may have been looking to run just before he secured the catch there.
But, you know, I like the play call right there on 1st and 1. But just couldn't execute that one, so it'll be 2nd and 1 from the 10. Pistol formation, Chris Ficklin behind Slepke. Give goes to Ficklin up the middle.
I don't think he got there, John. I think it's going to be 3rd down.
It's going to be, it's right. They were going to mark it right on the 10-yard line. To us, it looks like the marker is between the 9 and the 10, so it is going to be 3rd down. You know, this started with a 1st and 1.
We're having issues with the clock, John. It didn't start on that play, so they're going to have to take some time off of it here.
Okay. So the officials down there discussing it, try to get things worked out. Clock shows 47 seconds left to go in half.
42 seconds on the game clock, and it will start on my signal.
Yeah, it did not run that last play at all. So.
Okay, so 42 seconds. 3rd and 1.
There we go.
Slepke takes a snap. Pitch goes to Ficklin, and Ficklin is going to be hit just about the time he catches the toss pitch. Lincoln Harrison, number 7, just breaks through the line of scrimmage. And, you know, I'll tell you what, Donnie, right there, Fulbright takes timeout, but I'll tell you, Lincoln Harrison, he was almost back there in time to take the toss pitch.
Yeah. Well, John, Coach Ruby's using a timeout here. You had 1st and 1. They tried for the big touchdown pass, and it just went out the receiver's hands, was not able to pull it down. 2nd and 1, dive play to try to get the 1st down. The Washington defense held firm. 3rd down, that toss pitch that had worked this drive, it started picking up good yardage, but Lincoln Harrison said not this time, and got the big loss. Now it's 4th and 6 for Fulbright, and I think they're probably out of field goal range at this point.
Yeah.
So
you know,
Ruby's got the offense back out
I
there.
wouldn't be surprised right here if somehow the Timberwolves try to get it to Cohen Beach. You know, the young man that made the big play last series. Let's see if they try to get
out here in the slot.
Yeah, he's got in the slot to the left side. So Slepke now takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He's being pressured. He's going to throw out to Ficklin. Incomplete. And was that? That was
4th down.
4th down. So it'll be a turnover on downs. And
so Washington survives the interception there, John. Slepke was under immediate pressure. He just did not have time to get his feet set and throw a catchable ball to Chris Ficklin that time.
And I think even if he would have got it to Ficklin, we know Chris Ficklin is a great runner after the catch, but looked like the Washington Wildcat defender was right there, and I'm not sure he would have gotten the 1st down anyway. Yeah. So the Wildcats are going to have a chance here. 26 seconds left in the half. They have it at their own 15. Connor Davis takes a snap, and he's going to take a knee.
Washington, they're just going to go in here and at halftime down 7, it looks like.
So they're going to be content to let the final 15 seconds of the first half run off the clock. And it has been a defensive battle here in this 8th grade junior high championship. Well, that's going to do it for the first half of play. We're going to take a commercial break, and when we return, we'll bring to you the second half of play here in Bentonville. Washington nothing, Fulbright 7. We'll be back in just a little while on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast. Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah. Can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate.
Nailed it.
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast. Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. then suddenly you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville where we are getting ready to start the second half of play between your Washington Wildcats and your Fulbright Timberwolves tonight in the 8th grade junior high championship. John McElroy alongside my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne. And as we enter the second half, the Fulbright Timberwolves up 7-0. Donnie, what has been a defensive battle in the first half of play.
Fulbright hit that one big pass play from
Cole Slepecki to Cohen Beach, yeah.
And other than that, the offenses have not been able to really sustain anything for either team tonight.
Well, and Donnie, I think that's what's going to be interesting to see as we start in the second half here. You know, these coaches going in here trying to make some adjustments to see if they could get some things moving offensively. I thought Fulbright late in the second half there after that touchdown catch by Cohen Beach, I thought Fulbright's offense started to show some signs of life. We're mixing it up, and then there was a turnover right there. But it'd be interesting to see kind of how these offenses, what adjustments they've made going into the second half. So it's going to be the Fulbright Timberwolves will kick it away to start the second half. Cooper Nix kicks it away. Kind of a short kick that is going to be taken at about the 27.
Number 10.
Number 10. That is Ben Thompson. And Ben Thompson is going to get it out across the 30 to about the 33, and that's where the Wildcats will put it in play. first and 10 from their own 33. So number 11, Connor Davis, your Wildcat quarterback. See, he looks like he's going to have number 5, Cameron Mead.
They were missing a guard.
Okay.
Or tackle
See
there.
Davis telling the offensive lineman what the play is as he comes in. Davis now going to hand to Mead over the right side. Mead's going to try to get to the edge, but a great defensive play by number 22, James Pratt. Wow, James Pratt showing a lot of speed right there, running down Cameron Mead. That's a loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
Good job setting the edge that time and not letting Mead turn the corner.
Wildcats will send single receivers to either side of the formation, 2 tight ends. Davis takes a snap. It's going to be reversed to number
20.
Number 20, Addis Kennedy. But Fulbright was not fooled as number 1, Chris Ficklin, there to make the stop for the Timberwolves. 2-yard pickup on the play, but it'll be 3rd and 9 now for the Wildcats.
And Chris Ficklin playing safety did a good job of reading that reverse and came up and made the tackle for a very short gain.
Wildcats now send 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Connor Davis, pistol formation. Takes a snap. Give goes to the running back, tailback up the middle. Cameron Mead, he bounces it out. He's still on his feet. He's reversing field, comes back to his left. Cameron Mead is going to be tackled right at the first down marker. And Donnie, this is going to depend on the spot of the ball. And
the
wow.
chain crew moved, John. They should not have moved.
Holy cow!
They did not.
Yeah,
they did not call that a first down. They're going to have to reset the chains.
They are, Donnie, because you and I both saw the same thing. The officials, the line judge, and the official spotting the ball had marked it about a yard shy of the first down.
There we go. Chain King needs the.
Wow.
They were not paying attention over there.
Well, and now there is going to be a timeout by the Wildcats. You know, when that play developed right there, Donnie, at the end of that play, it looked to me like Cameron Mead had carried the ball to right at the first down marker. And I guess the chain crew on the far side there had just assumed that he had made the line to gain, and they started moving the chains. But, you know, when the line judge came in, the line judge on the far side and the guy spotting the ball right there, they'd marked it about a yard short. And so potentially a big play right there. You know, I thought actually they probably would have spotted real close. May have been a measurement even.
Yeah. Looks like Coach Ruffley, there's just some personnel changed out there. I think they're going to probably end up punting the ball here. Because if you go for it here and you don't get it, you give Fulbright really good field position.
Well, you know, the Wildcat, both defenses for that matter, but the Wildcat defense has played very, very well. Gave up that one big play. But that's exactly what it looks like Coach Ruffley wants to do. He's sending the punting unit out there. And
and he shanked it.
Yeah, short kick. Now we'll take a Wildcat roll, get inside the 35, and it's going to be down at about the 33-yard line. So a short kick, but a pretty good roll there for Washington, and Fulbright's going to start 1st and 10 from their own 33.
Well, Fulbright defense did their job. John came out, got the stop, and now it's up to Washington's defense to try to get the ball back for their offense.
5 minutes, 27 seconds left to go, third quarter play. Timberwolves on top, 7-0. Cole Selepke throws it out to the right, complete. Blair Irvin on the reception. Slepecki's pass to Irvin. It's going to go for about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Connor Davis did a good job of reading that and came up and made the stop for a very short gain.
Pistol formation, single receivers to either side. Slepecki Toss pitch to Ficklin. Chris Ficklin around the left side. He's got some room. He crosses the 40, and a flag flies back at the 37.
That's going to be a hold.
That's what it looks like after a pretty good pickup that time by Chris Ficklin. But, Donnie, I think you're right. That one's going to come back.
Against the offense, number 2. That's a 10-yard
Now
penalty.
they're going to get Cohen Beach with the hold, and just kind of looking down. I don't think Coach Ruby's too happy with that call right there.
It was on the edge, John, and so how many times do you see an outside run? It's really hard to tell if that blocker is holding or not, but they got called that time.
Normally they won't call that unless the hands get outside of the shoulders, okay, or
but you see the jersey stretch or something.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so that'll back the Timberwolves up to the 31-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 15. Slepecki takes the snap, gives to Ficklin up the middle. Ficklin finding some running room right there. Picks up 6 yards on 2nd and 15. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Donnie, that play right there, that was a play that was not there in the first half, but Ficklin just running it right up the gut there, finds 6 yards.
Puts it in a little more manageable 3rd down here for Fulbright.
Logan Wolf on the tackle. So on 3rd and 9, Fulbright's going to have single receiver to either side. Slepecki's going to throw it long on the left side, and it is incomplete. Pass was intended for number 3, Blair Irvin, and that one was a little long right there. Give credit to Blair Irvin down there. Young man just kind of laid out, doing everything he could to get to it, but that would have been a fantastic catch if he could have got to that one.
Tristan Brown was running with him, John, stride for stride.
Yeah, great coverage on the play by Tristan Brown. So that'll bring the punting unit out for the Timberwolves. Fulbright gets the punt away.
Good kick.
Kick bounds at about the 38-yard line, takes a Timberwolf roll, and it is going to be down at the Wildcat 33-yard line. So the second half, Donnie, starting out a lot like the first half. Both defenses dominating right now.
And John, we saw it. One big play for for Fulbright in that first half for the touchdown. But yeah, the defenses have controlled this game on both sides for both of these schools.
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of get the feeling, at some point, one score may do it right here. Let's see if Washington can get something going offensively. Connor Davis, pistol formation, puts a man in motion to the left side. Davis will take the snap, gives to Cameron Mead. Cameron Mead cuts out to the left, and he is going to be hit, tackled for a loss of 3 yards. They're going to mark him down at the 30-yard line. Easton Jones, number 15, coming in
and once
for the
again,
Timberwolves.
John, there's just no running room really.
Well, how many times?
Washington team.
How many times tonight have we said tackle for loss? TFLs tonight.
It is really hard to beat the same team twice in a season. These teams have played earlier. They have lots of tape on each other, and the Fulbright defense, it seems like they know the Washington plays really well right now.
Davis drops straight back. Now he looks to his left. He's looking to throw. He's being pressured. He fires complete, but the receiver is going to be tackled immediately. That's number 15, Tristan Brown, on the reception. But Brown is going to be tackled after only a 2-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 11 for the Wildcats. Conrad Schmitz, young man, had an interception there in the first half, comes up with the stop for the Timberwolves.
You have to really see Washington, even when they have trying to throw the ball, John, they've thrown real short passes. Washington has not taken any shots down the field yet.
Yeah, just a note, that was Conrad Schmidt's 3rd interception of the season earlier this game. And on 3rd and 11, Connor Davis going to throw it up. This one could be picked, and it is. That's number 1, Chris Ficklin. And Ficklin's got an interception now. And a flag comes in at the end of the play, and they may get the Wildcats for a face mask right here, Donnie.
And right at the end of the play like that, it could be,
Well, Connor Davis was being pressured a little bit, just kind of threw that one up, and Chris Ficklin played center fielder, brought that one in. And that is the third Wildcat interception of the game.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be off on Washington. 5-yard face mask.
Face mask against the defense. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Tacked on at the end of the run. First down, Fulbright.
So after the penalty, the Timberwolves are going to have it at the Wildcat 34. And, Donnie, this is a lot like what Fulbright did in the first half when they got that the lone score on the board.
And, John, look for a Ruby to take a deep shot here.
Two tight end formation.
Fumbled snap.
Fumbled snap. Slepecki's going to fall on it. It's going to be a loss of 4 yards. So it's going to bring up second down and 14. Not the way you want to start right there, Donnie, after a turnover.
Not after the big turnover. It looked like they were going to take a shot. The number 3, Blair Irvin, down here was on the streak route.
Slepecki going to roll to his left. He's looking downfield. He's looking to throw and fires incomplete. Pass was intended for number 9, Landon Downing.
We got a penalty over here.
A lot of flags tonight, Donnie.
Looking towards the Washington sideline. If it's on Fulbright, I'm gonna bet that Coach Ruffley will decline this penalty.
Yeah, the way
they're going to go ahead and back him up.
Well, let's see here. We'll see what the call is.
Ineligible receiver downfield against the offense, number 2. That will be a 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
So Connor Beach called for the ineligible receiver downfield. What that means, John, is that in that formation, someone covered him up and made him ineligible to actually run a route.
That's good. Good eyes there, Donnie.
So Coach Ruffley decided the yardage there was more important than the down. It's going to make it second and 14. That's longer than 14 yards. Second and 19.
Ball back at the 43 of the Wildcats. Slepecki takes a snap, gives to Ficklin. Ficklin trying to find some running room, but it's been tough all night. I almost called him Josh Ficklin, Chris Ficklin, the younger brother of Josh Ficklin.
And Ficklin's helmet came off. He's going to have to come out for a play.
That's exactly right. Now, it looks like was that an official's timeout? Or?
Yes. And
okay.
So Chris doesn't know what's going on here. He's going to have to come out.
Well, the white hat official right there just came over and told him, young man, you're going to have to go out for a play. Your helmet came off. So, number 5, Mason, number 5, Mason Elin is going to check into the ball game for the Timberwolves.
And Coach Ruby here, John, they don't have to run another play here before the end of the quarter. So, he's just going to bring the offense over. They're going to let this one go to the fourth quarter.
All right, so as the final seconds tick away here in the third quarter, Fulbright Timberwolves.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium as we get set for the fourth quarter play in this 8th grade junior high championship game between the Fulbright Timberwolves and the Washington Wildcats. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you. And we have been excited to bring you junior high and freshman action all week long. And we are excited about tomorrow night as your Bentonville Tigers travel to Centerton to take on the Bentonville West Wolverines. So as we start the fourth quarter, that'll be Cole Slepecki. And Slepecki, he's going to give it to Cohen Beach. And Cameron Mead for the Wildcats is going to come in and make the tackle, and that's going to make it fourth and, well, they're going to call it 4th and 16.
Coach Ruby there, John, decided the way his defense is playing, third and really long, no need to take a chance, throw an interception. Just run the ball in the middle and send the punt team out and play field position football.
Yeah, and you look at it, Fulbright's come up with 3 turnovers on the game, so defense is playing well. Punter gets the kick away. It is going to be, well, it's going to bound at the 10, roll inside the 5, and Fulbright is going to down that one at the 3-yard line of the Wildcats.
Well, the return man looked like he was going to come up and catch it, and then decided at the last minute not to.
Yeah, he thought better of it right there.
And then they got a good roll for Fulbright all the way down to the 3-yard line. So if Washington wants to tie this, John, they're going to have to go 97 yards for a tying score.
7 minutes, 13 seconds left to go in the ball game.
And the way this Fulbright defense is playing, John, that might be a tall order. I don't think Washington has 97 yards in total offense for the entire game.
You know, it's been tough for both offenses. Fulbright's offense at times has gotten a few big plays, but Washington's got a tall task in front of them if they want to tie this game up. They're going to send trip receivers to the right-hand side. Connor Davis is going to stand about a yard in his own end zone. He's going to take it, fake to his right. He's going to run to his left, and he's going to be tackled inside the 2. Lincoln Harrison. And we have called that young man's name all night. And Harrison comes up with another tackle for loss.
He was the carrier, John. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He lined up at quarterback for Washington.
Sorry, Lincoln Harrison on the carry. I thought it was Connor Davis. Normally stands in at quarterback, but Lincoln Harrison is going to be tackled for a loss. I think it was James Pratt, number 22, for the Timberwolves.
It looks like we have a hold.
Against the offense. That penalty will be declined.
Yeah, no reason to take that. It would just simply be a half the distance to the goal line, so you want to take the down right there.
Yeah, the penalty would have only been a yard and a half, and the loss was 2. So you get the bigger loss and the down.
So second down and 12. Now Davis back in at quarterback. That's Cameron Mead behind him in pistol formation. Davis gives to Mead up the middle, and he's going to be tackled.
He got out
right at the goal line. They'll say the ball was spotted just inside the 1-yard line, but it is going to be third down. And Donnie, I'll tell you what, I haven't seen Washington go under center tonight, but if they've got it in the offense, they might want to consider it right here just to get a little breathing room.
And Washington's going to take a timeout, John.
And the Wildcats will take a timeout. Let's go ahead and keep it right here. Donnie, this is going to be really interesting because if the Wildcats, if they don't gain much yardage, Lincoln Harrison, who does the punting for the Wildcats, he's going to be standing at the back of his own end zone to try to get this one away. And regardless, if they do have to punt it, Fulbright's going to get great field position. I don't think Fulbright would come after it.
No, you don't want to risk.
No, right. You don't want to do something to give them an automatic first down, but, we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out here on this third down. But the Wildcats with their backs against the wall right now.
And roughing the punter, so they did change the rules. Roughing the punter, roughing the any of the roughing penalties, roughing the center, which we saw last week, or saw Monday night, any roughing penalties an automatic first down. But other than that, they got rid of the automatic first down penalties. Washington flirting dangerously with the goal line here in a safety.
Okay. So Connor Davis, he'll set up about 5 yards in his own end zone. He's got Cameron Mead behind him. Davis is going to look to throw. He's going to throw deep, and that is incomplete. Number 4 on the coverage for Fulbright, Connor Schmitz.
That was
Mason.
Sorry, John. That was Lincoln Harrison at quarterback on that.
Okay. And it was Mason Meyer, the intended receiver. But 4th down now for the Wildcats. Ball will be spotted just inside the 1-yard line. Tell you what, Conrad Schmitz he's had a really good game back there in the secondary tonight for Fulbright.
Got Blair Irvin back return, and we saw earlier, John, this is a dangerous position for him. He could break a big return and break this game open.
Yeah, Irvin stands at the Wildcat 30. It is a kick that Irvin takes at the 29. Irvin's going to go to the right, cuts back in, still on his feet. He's going to get it inside the 20. And Blair Irvin, they're going to say he was out of bounds at around the 21-yard line. So Fulbright with a big opportunity, fantastic field position, a big opportunity, Donnie, to put this one away. You got to think a 2-score lead in this game will pretty much seal it.
Yeah, John, if Fulbright gets points here, that could be the deciding score right here.
Cohen Beach, Blair Irving, they're going to split out to the left. Conrad Schmitz, he'll be the single receiver to the right. Now Beach is going to come in motion, back to the formation.
We're going to have a false start on the receiver.
So,
False start against the offense. Number 4.
yeah, they'll get Conrad Schmidt.
Still first down.
Trying to go a little quick right there. So it'll back it up to the 25 where it'll be 1st and 15.
And wide receiver out here, John. He said he couldn't hear the snap count. Well, he probably couldn't, but your wide receiver, all you got to do is watch the football.
Same formation. Slepecki takes a snap, touch, pitch to Ficklin. Ficklin's got a hole over the left side. Ficklin's going to get inside the 20, and Chris Ficklin is going to get it down to the 16-yard line. So after the penalty, a 9-yard gain, it'll bring up 2nd down and call it 2nd down and 6. And looks
Ficklin
like
is limping a little bit, John.
Yeah, he's kind of walking a little gingerly right there. Trainer's coming out. You already see number 5, Mason Elan. He's going to check in for Chris Ficklin.
And we're going to put the ball back in play here.
Okay. So after all is said and done,
it's like Cohen Beach is going to line up at running back.
He'll be the pistol back. As Cole Slepecki takes the snap, gives to Beach, and Beach is going to be tackled for about a yard loss. Logan Wolf making his way into the Timberwolf backfield, and that will bring up 3rd down and 7. 4 minutes, 11 seconds, clock rolling here in the 4th quarter.
Sorry, if you're Coach Ruby here, John, you're not in any hurry to snap the ball. The way your defense has been playing tonight, you're going to run the clock down as much as you can. Go for it on 4th down, and if you don't get it, you're going to ask Washington to do something they haven't been able to do tonight.
On 3rd down, give goes to Beach over the right side. Beach trying to find some running room. He gets a couple, but not much more. And that is going to bring up 4th down and 5.
Gain of 2 yards, going to bring up 4th down and 5 yards to go for the Timberwolves.
Once again, Fulbright will take this play clock down. There's 30 seconds on the play clock right now, so they can get down under 3 minutes, or get the clock down to 3 minutes before they even have to snap the ball.
Ball spotted at the 15. So the place kicker for the Timberwolves is number 6, Reese Denson. Not real sure what kind of leg Denson has.
It's like Coach Ruby's going to let it run all the way down and take a timeout.
Yeah.
John.
So 15, this would be a 32-yarder from the center of the field. Again, don't know what kind of leg Denson has. You know, talking to Coach Ruby, I know she's done a great job for the Timberwolves this season. But it'd be interesting to see what Coach Ruby dials up right here. 2 minutes, 59 seconds. The Timberwolves taking a timeout.
John, it looks like he's talking to his offense. And it's a 32-yard field goal. You know, if it gets blocked, it can get returned for a touchdown.
Yeah.
I think you just go for it here, because if you don't get it, you're going to ask Washington to move the ball 85 yards for the possible tying score. And the Washington offense has not had any answers for this Fulbright defense tonight.
Donnie, that's a good point. And looks like Coach Ruby has just had that conversation with his team as he sends the offense back onto the field.
And it's Ficklin back out there, but he still looks like he was limping just a little bit.
Slepecki takes a snap, fakes to Ficklin. He's going to throw to the end zone. Touchdown Timberwolves! Conrad Schmidt on the 15-yard touchdown reception. And the Timberwolves are an extra point away from taking a 14-0 lead.
John, Washington had everybody inside expecting the run, play action pass, and wide open Conrad Schmitz for the touchdown. And great pass by Slepecki.
Yeah, Slepecki, sorry about that, really did put it on the money. Now the extra point attempt is blocked. It is no good. But with 2:54 left to go in the game, Timberwolves on top, 13-0. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky, then suddenly you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Okay, we are back here for the final 2 minutes and 54 seconds of the 8th grade championship game between the Fulbright Timberwolves and the Washington Wildcats. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and it's been a good one, especially if you like defensive football. These defenses have really come to play tonight, but the Fulbright Timberwolves have found the offense when they've needed to take a 13-0 lead. And the Timberwolves scoring just a few moments ago on a pass from Cole Slepecki to Conrad Schmidt to give the Timberwolves a 13-0 lead.
Cooper Nix for the kickoff.
Nix's kick is going to be a short kick over to the right side. It is going to bound at about the 18-yard line. It is picked up by number 28, Cooper Mayhew. And Mayhew's going to get it out past the 30. Looks like some flags coming down on the field.
And we're going to have an illegal crackback block, John. So Washington will be backed up 15 yards. That was a safety rule that was put in just a few years ago. You cannot, if you are the blocker, you cannot hit somebody. You cannot block a player that has not turned and has made can see you.
2 minutes, 46 seconds left. Well, if you joined us earlier, you got to see the 7th grade Wildcats and the 7th grade Timberwolves compete out here. And the 7th grade Wildcats came away with a 28-14 victory over the 7th grade Timberwolves. Now you're watching the 8th grade championship, and it looks like unless some kind of miracle happens here in the next 2 minutes, 46 seconds, like the Timberwolves are going to walk away champions tonight. Bobbled snap as Connor Davis takes it, and Connor Davis going to be tackled for a big loss by number 53, Julian Grundy. 9-yard loss. It's going to back the Wildcats all the way back up to the 7-yard line.
Coming into tonight's game, looking at our notes here, he was the leading tackler for Fulbright, but I think that might be his first tackle that we've heard tonight.
You know, that whole defense been in on a lot of tackles, but that's the first time we've called Julian's name right there, and a big play by that young man. Davis takes a snap, gives to Cameron Mead up the middle. Cameron Mead breaks one tackle, but he is tackled eventually by Chris Ficklin, number 1. And looks like a timeout is going to be taken with 1:40 left. Let's go ahead and take this one with him. We'll be back here in just a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com. Okay. We're back with you here at Tiger Stadium. Tell you, a pretty good crowd out here tonight. Good support here by the Bentonville community. You know, Donnie, again, I'll say if these young men competing against one another tonight, of course, pretty good rivalry there between Washington and Fulbright. But these guys, you know, after this game tonight, after these 8th graders play here tonight, they become teammates.
That's right, John. They'll starting the off-season workouts. They'll be They'll be coming over and working out with the 9th grade staff, and they start blending them into one team.
Absolutely, and you know, once again, if you're head coach Jody Grant, you certainly have to like what you're seeing out here tonight and what you saw earlier this week with the freshman Bentonville Tigers.
John, that 9th grade defense, man, 4.3 points per game.
Yes, Coach, defense coordinator Jared Seitzel, he's got to be licking his chops. So on the 3rd and 17, give goes, I believe that's Cameron Mead on the carry. He is tackled by number 76, Kellen Rona. 5-yard pickup, and it is going to be 4th and long now for the Wildcats.
And Coach Ruffley is going to punt the ball back here. Washington just had no answers offensively tonight for this Fulbright defense.
And, you know, let's give the Wildcat defense a lot of credit. They played very, very well. But once again, the Fulbright offense found a way to make the plays when they needed to. And they're going to walk away as 8th grade champions tonight. So Wildcats are going to punt it away. Takes a Washington roll. And it is going to roll out of bounds at the Fulbright 42-yard line. And you can hear the Fulbright fans. They are excited because they know that their team's going to win the last game of the season. Well, once again, folks, hope you will join us. If you're not going to the ball game tomorrow night, which we encourage you, get out and support those kids tomorrow night. But if you're not going out to the ball game, you can join us right here. We'll have the Bentonville Tiger pregame show beginning at 6:45 tomorrow night. And then at 7 o'clock, we'll come to you live from Centerton, Arkansas, where your Bentonville Tigers will travel to take on the Bentonville West Wolverines in a Week 10 rivalry week game. It's going to be electric out at Wolverine Stadium, and we couldn't be more excited to bring it to you live.
Yeah.
So victory formation for the Timberwolves. Cole Slepecki has taken a knee, and that will be the ball game as the last 27 seconds will tick off the clock. And the Fulbright Timberwolves will come out on top tonight as the 8th grade junior high champions. And Donnie, once again, as these teams get set to meet at midfield, hats off to head coach Tim Ruby and hats off to Coach Ryan Ruffley of the Washington Wildcats, to both of these coaching staffs. You know, Donnie, it's, you know, they want to be competitive. They want to win games, which they do. But, you know, these teams, they'll tell you this is about developing these players, developing young men, and as they move up into the Bentonville Tiger football program, and both these coaching staffs have done a fantastic job with these two teams here tonight.
John, yeah, future's bright here. You got the 9th grade conference champions, were the Bentonville 9th grade Tigers. The conference championship game for the 8th grade game was to the two schools that are coming to Bentonville. And it's going to, Coach Horton's going to have a good group to work with next year in 9th grade. Those 9th graders we saw, they're going to move up, and, we'll see. I'm sure several of those freshmen we saw Monday night will have playing time next year on the varsity team.
All right, thank you, Donnie. Well, that's going to do it for us here on a Thursday night where the Fulbright Timberwolves are your 8th grade junior high champions. Before we go, I want to give a shout-out to my student live stream crew tonight helping us out. Emily Payne doing the camera work tonight. Ben Nickley on the production board. Couldn't do it without these guys, so want to thank them very much. So on behalf of my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, I'm John McElroy, signing off. Hope you join us again tomorrow night, 6:45 Bentonville Tiger pregame show, followed by kickoff at 7 o'clock between your Bentonville Tigers and the Bentonville West Wolverines. We'll see you tomorrow night, but for now, so long, everyone.